Have you ever removed a cyst only for it to come back? So the answer depends on the type of cyst, right? So common cysts, which includes epidermal inclusion cysts and pilar cysts, have a cell wall and a lining, okay? That lining continues to produce the material inside the cyst, okay? If only the contents are drained and are part of the cyst and part of the cyst remains, that cyst can recur. That's why in the cyst removal process, the goal is actually to remove the entire cyst lining, not just what's inside the cyst. Some cysts, especially the ones that have been present for years or have been inflamed, can stick to the surrounding tissue, which can make complete removal more challenging. And not every bump under the skin is actually a cyst. So that's why a biopsy is always needed to confirm the diagnosis. In dermatology, we're not just removing what's inside, but we're trying to remove the source of the problem. So how I usually remove my cyst, I get my 15 blade, and sometimes I can just make a line, which gives me an opening, little small line, to give me an opening on the cyst. Depending on the cyst, sometimes I make a bigger opening and make a little elliptical shape opening in there, okay? And then with my, I usually get a tissue scissors, usually curved, not the straight one. And then I hold that, and then you want to undermine gently, removing whatever is the cyst is adherent to, right? Okay. And then once you get a hold of that cyst content in there, you gently pull while still undermining gently and removing whatever it's attached to, being a scar or just some fibrous tissue. So we let that go, and then you gently pick it up. Usually if it's a pilar cyst, it will usually come it usually come intact. If it's an epidermal cyst, usually sometimes if it's been there for over 10 years, which is mostly the case, it's adhered to all the tissue and scars. Mostly if it's been inflamed and drained. So, and then voila, the cyst is off. And then all you have to do is close that little incision line that you made with some stitches and send your cyst to pathology for confirmation. And that's how you completely remove a cyst for a chance for it to not come back. Sometimes I also use my curette and make sure I got whatever leftover is in there. I hope you enjoyed the video.